So, quite similar to last year's trip, here I am finally in Mianyang after about 30, 35, something in that range, hours of travel and all checked into our hotel room. Just got myself cleaned up and going to do a little bit of unpacking, and then we're going to go do a Walmart run. I may need to make myself a little list just to make sure I don't forget anything, but very exciting to be here again. I'm starting in on the teaching already tomorrow, but my teaching this time around is not too bad to start with. Not too bad at all. 6 classes spread over the week is not too shabby, and I've got Tuesdays completely free, so I'm definitely going to use those to explore a little bit. Anyway, I hope to record more videos on this trip and kind of document the little things in the daily life a little bit more than I did last year. So here's to this trip. Here is a look at my living arrangements for my second year trip to China. It's a pretty decent hotel room, not quite as nice as the one I had last year, but it does have one absolutely unbeatable game-changing improvement, which is this very nice little patio garden area with some nice outdoor seating, and you can hear the birds chirping, and you get a great view of apartment buildings, and it's really quite special. The brutally slaughtered remains of our giant group dinner on our first night here in China. This is my dinner at the Miangzhou Hotel in Mianyang. It is a half duck, and the decoration is the duck head, which is definitely not something you'd see in America. Here we are at the breakfast buffet of the Mianzhou Hotel in Mianyang, China. So start off over here with some breads and desserts, and then some various relishes. Little salad, a little fruit, some eggs, and then we kind of get to the main buffet area. We've got different vegetables. We've got ong meat. Say hi, ong.
Hello.
We've got some stir-fried rice. We've got some youtiao and dojang. Other vegetable dishes. Oh, here's some sausage and some bacon and some eggs. And then, yeah, over here we've got baozi.
Good.
And
then
over here, oh, here we've got some jiaozi. And so, oh, and then some soup and some zhou, some porridge. We are at Mount Fuleishan. We are on our little tour bus waiting to get going. We've got the whole crew here today. And yeah, going up to the tower and gonna climb up and see some views. On the tour bus, driving up Fuleishan. Look at those flowering trees. Man, it's a nice day. Some beautiful flower gardens on the way up the mountain. All right, we have reached the top of the mountain, and we have gotten to Fuleishan Tower, kind of in a public square with some more buildings over there. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time climbing up the tower. Oh yeah, there's Landon. All right, here we are, about, I don't know, 30, 40 feet up on the tower with an absolutely gorgeous view of Mianyang in the distance. More views of
Yeah, you already video just
the city.
yeah.
This way, brother.
Okay, with me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, this is as high as they let us go in the tower. But it's a beautiful view from up here. Okay, so I've just completed a major milestone in my journey in China, which is this little yellow electric scooter. So, in order to use that little yellow electric scooter, I had to purchase a Chinese phone. The phone I am recording this on right now, which kind of hilariously is old and outdated by Chinese standards, but has all sorts of little features that are not on my, you know, fairly new American phone, including what I'm shooting on right now. The selfie camera actually pops up out of the phone body. It's not just in the screen, which is pretty hilarious. The fingerprint reader is also on the side of the phone, on the power button. So, like, you don't have to turn it on and then put your fingerprint on the front screen. So the reason I needed to get a Chinese phone and a Chinese phone number is those little scooters will just not let you register with an American number. It's got to be a Chinese number. And so I've now hopefully successfully done that. One of the things that was really confusing about the process. So, first off, you've got a real name verify every single freaking app in China, pretty much. And so that involves scanning your passport, getting a verification message, which is one of the problems is a lot of these apps won't send the verification code to an American number. I don't know, again, maybe just my phone's SMS was blocking them as spam, but I couldn't find them in my spam folder. Anyway, so here I am. It's a little bit rainy today. I'm standing in the rain over one of these bikes trying to take photos of my passport. And of course, I'm using Alipay, which will translate the screen sometimes, but not all the time. And so I'm also holding my other phone in my hand using Google Translate to try to read the freaking menus that I'm looking at. So all in all, it's been quite an ideal just to rent a little e-bike, but I now have an easy way of speeding up my commute to class a little bit. So it is about a mile each way from my hotel to class. And, you know, it's good to get the walk in, but it's also kind of nice to have an option when your feet are feeling a little sore or your knee is feeling a little sore. It's a lovely damp day here on the campus of Southwest University of Science and Technology in Mianyang, China. I am not teaching today. It's very nice that I get a full day off in my schedule each week. And it is, by the way, Tuesday, May the 12th, just for some context. And so it's a nice cool day, so I'm just having a little walk around. There's some of the sports fields, kind of a soccer field, and then that, a little hard to see it through the haze and the trees, but there's a giant building over there that's their sports stadium. I don't know which sports they primarily play there, but I believe it's at least a soccer pitch. Yeah, it's a it's the lecture hall of the School of Marxism and Public Administration, and I guess that's a Master's of Business Administration too. If that's what that is absolutely